and your back straight. Mama said, look him in the eye and say your piece. Mama taught me a lot about being a man. That is what we need our mamas to be. Straightforward and speak the truth. Guide us and lead us to be the best we can be. So we can be the man they see inside of us. Open the door for your sweetheart. Help the person in need. It all matters in life to be the man she sees in me. I know mama loves me, and I want her to be proud of me. That is what we need our mamas to be. That is what we need our mamas to be. Straightforward and speak the truth. Guide us and lead us to be the best we can be. So we can be the man they see inside of us. So cherish those words your mama gives you and don't roll your eyes. Just listen and do your best, 'cause if you do, you will be the man deep down you wanna be. That is what we need our mamas to be. Straightforward and speak the truth. Guide us and lead us.
Hello, everyone. How are you doing tonight, Miss Elizabeth?
I'm good, Janet. How are you?
I'm good, thank you. Sorry we're late, y'all. We're trying to, just us girls, and we're trying to figure all this out. Sorry, the cats think it's the pet show.
Well, it's kind of my fault, y'all. I was late. Let's see if I can prop this phone up. It's my fault, y'all. I was late getting up here to my daughter's house, and let's see if that's gonna work. Is that better?
There you go.
Can y'all see me?
Yeah.
Okay. So it's my fault. I was late getting up here to my daughter's house to use the Wi-Fi, and yeah, it's my fault. I was late getting up, and yeah, so that put us a few minutes late getting started, and so I apologize, everybody.
Hey, Barry.
So yeah, it's my fault, and I'm gonna turn y'all sideways. I think y'all might can see me better, and I might can see everything else better. And let me turn on the comments. And who was it that said, "Hey, Barry, how is it?" So everybody, tonight's show is going to be about Christmas traditions and Christmas traditions with kids. And so when my daughter was growing up, well, let me start with I'll start with when I was growing up first. When I was growing up, there was quite a few of us, and there was quite a few of the grandkids when I was growing up. And one thing you could always count on from my mama, and it was always from mama and daddy, but my mama always did the shopping. My daddy never knew what was in those boxes or in those bags. It was boxes, because they didn't have bags when I was growing up. It was just boxes. And one thing that you always got is you got new underwear, you got new socks, and those was always a given. You was always getting those two things for Christmas.
Yes.
And it didn't matter. You was just going to always get it. And so, which I was born in the 70s, and so even the grandkids got it, whether they needed it or not. That's just something they could count on. They was getting it, whether they wanted it or not. They was getting it, and you could always count on a new outfit also. And Mama always started shopping early, and 90% of the time, you could count on everything being in layaway at Kmart.
Yes.
Mama always went to Kmart and put everything in layaway, and it's just the way it was. And now then, you can't find a Kmart
No, I
anymore
miss
anywhere
Kmart.
around here. And so we always had the Christmas tree up, and there was just presents everywhere. And everybody would come to Mom and Daddy's, and they'd always do their Christmas at their house first. And everybody would come to Mom and Daddy's at Christmas and on Christmas morning. And then nobody was allowed to open presents though until everybody got there. And then it was mass pandemonium
Yes.
because everybody was at the tree. Somebody was at the tree, and it would be like, this one's for so and so here. This one's for Lisbeth here. This one's for Shannon here. This one's for Teresa here. And then everybody was just opening everything. And Mama, love her heart, she would always write the name on the box top. So you always had to put your box top back on your gift so everybody knew where everything was. And everybody learned. Everybody learned. Once everybody opened their gifts, you took everything out to the car. Because if you didn't, it was all gonna be lost, and somebody wasn't gonna go home with something. And so that's what it was like at my mom and dad's house growing up. That's just what it was like. But then after all the grandkids got grown up, and there was great grandkids, Mama quit buying for everybody. She
Yeah.
only bought for the babies, because she just couldn't afford it no more. There was too many of us. And so she just bought for the babies because we just told her, Mama, quit buying for everybody. Because there was just, there was 8 kids, then their spouses. Oh, and the spouses, this one's a great one. The spouses always usually either got a knife plus the underwear and the socks. Or they got some really nice pens. Some writing pens.
Hey.
So, that was just what they knew they was getting from their memo. And so we just finally said, Mama, you got to quit buying for everybody.
Yeah.
And so, it was just, you can buy for the babies. That's what you can buy for. And so, or the little ones, that's, we had to set an age limit that she could buy for. So, that's what we had to do at my mom and daddy's house. So,
Fun.
what about for you, Miss Jennifer, when you was growing up?
Well, my grandmother came and spent the Christmas Eve with us.
Okay.
And so then she'd be there Christmas morning and stuff. And then it was hard because sometimes Dad have to work because he worked at Georgia Power Plant Hammond. So it depended on how his weekends fell or whatever.
Mm-hmm.
So when we might open the gifts or something, sometimes it just depends. But then we'd open them and whatever. Because Mama always thinks, if you got kids and stuff, you need to be home on Christmas Day.
Yeah.
You need to be at your house, And so that's pretty much, how we done it. Except when my little cousins came along, we were usually over there with them
Mm-hmm.
and stuff. Since I don't have no kids except fur babies.
Yeah.
But yeah, that was about it because I'm the only kid. So so grandmother would spend the night, and then we had this other lady from church. And she spent the night a couple of times, a few times, Doris and
Mm-hmm.
everything. So, but yeah,
Well, let me ask, do you get your fur babies anything for Christmas?
I do.
Do you?
Yes,
Well,
Dave asked me that too.
I get my dogs something for Christmas too. But I only have the two grandbabies, and I kind of go
Yes.
a little overboard sometimes
Yeah.
for Christmas. And my daughter told me the other day, said, "You get them more than I do for Christmas." And
Yeah.
I do have a tendency to go a little overboard,
We did with
and
little
so.
cousins. I mean, they were the grandbabies to their grandparents, and then
Hmm.
to us they were like ours too. So they got everything,
Mm.
so much stuff.
Well, let me ask you this: Do y'all at y'all's house when you was growing up? Did y'all wrap gifts or not wrap gifts?
Both.
Both.
Hmm.
Okay. Well, at my mom and daddy's house, everything was wrapped, and that's what I always grew up with. Was everything was wrapped, in wrapping paper, and so that's what I grew up with. Now, my Bruce, my ex-husband, he always grew up with when he got up uh, and went in to the Christmas tree on Christmas morning. Everything was just laid out. Nothing was wrapped. Everything was just laid out like Santa Claus brought everything and just laid it out. And so when when we got married and we had Christmas at their house on Christmas Eve, that's when they did it at his mom's house. I wrapped everything. Well, they didn't. Well, they were so good to me because they every year after that they always wrapped everything.
Yeah. I had some out for Santa, and then I had some wrapped from
Mhm.
Santa, and then some from mom and dad, and then my grandmother and stuff like that. So
Mhm. Yeah. Well, and see, and one of their traditions is at Bruce's at Bruce's mom's house is the youngest always went out of the room, and then everybody would bring in everything for the youngest one, um, and then like they would call the youngest one back in, and your presents were there. So
oh,
I was always the youngest when Bruce and I were married, and so I would always be the first one to go out. And then I know. And then when Sarah was born, she was the youngest and would go out first. So sometimes we would change it up and say, well, the oldest one has to go out. And so we would change it up. And so that's
oh,
some kind of the traditions that we would have.
yeah,
And some other traditions that we would have is we would always go over to Bruce's father's grave and light a candle on
hmm.
Christmas, and it would stay lit. I don't even know for how long they would let it stay lit. I guess until the candle burned out, and you know, just in memory of his dad.
Yeah,
And I thought that was a wonderful tradition. And they would have a candle holder, a thing that they got from the funeral home, and it would stand in the ground, and you would drop one of these long fat tapered candles into it,
uh-huh.
and light it up, and it would burn for probably about a week, I guess, 7 days
Wow.
to 7 to 10 days, and it was a nice tradition.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Hmm. That's
So
neat.
yeah.
Did y'all ever let the kids open a gift on Christmas Eve? Like one gift?
Yes, my parents would do that for my brother and I. Actually, my sister that's 10 years older than I, when she was still at home, her and my brother and we would get to do that sometimes. Not every Christmas. Depends on how on how poor we were that year.
Yes. Yes. Hmm. For the
So
ones out there watching on YouTube and X, I can't see any comments or anything. Sorry, I don't have all the different screens like Rob does. I will be
yes,
working on that. So, but we appreciate y'all watching or whatever, and we
we
will
do.
get the comments later. And I know Rumble is not up, but we will get it posted
Posted to Rumble.
later. Yes.
Yeah.
So,
And we
and very
appreciate everybody watching. And look,
yes,
if you are just new to follow, or just watching and not following, please give us a like and follow.
yes.
We would appreciate that very much. What other
And Barry,
tradition?
if you still here, what traditions? Yeah, what traditions did you do, Barry? If you're still listening to us, so put it in the comments for us. I don't know if he's still.
I know.
I think he was getting ready. Well, I know he got an order from Walmart.
We thought we were going crazy. It's like, I swear I hear your mom. I am. At the Bubba's out of water. I fed her 4 minutes and put food in there. Okay, we only give her food every 3 days. Oh, I'm sorry. I'll dump it out. No, it's fine. Okay. Sorry.
No, you're fine. You're
They didn't
fine.
realize I was in here. And my son in law was like, I swear I hear your mama in the office.
Well, yeah, I'm in the office. So,
Oh, that's funny.
did y'all make Santa cookies and milk? We'll leave Santa cookies and milk.
We did not when I was growing up. We did it some when my daughter was small. Um, we would do that some. But we did write letters to Santa when
Hmm.
she was little, and I do have some of those from when she was little, that I would keep. But how about y'all? Did y'all do any of that?
Yes, we left them out, and I know I wrote letters and stuff, and I don't know if we still got them. I know I've got ones that he wrote back to me, a couple
Oh, cool.
thing. So, and then like when I was in teaching on daycare and preschool stuff, we would fix deer food for the kids to take and
Mm-hmm.
out
Yes.
and stuff.
Yes.
And so,
Yeah.
but I never done that. When we were little, I never heard of that. So I don't know who come up with that later on
I know.
in
I
the
know.
years.
Well, and one thing that what is your thoughts on this elf on the shelf thing?
Oh my goodness.
I'll
It's
tell you.
cute, but I know some of the parents, like somebody put the other day, one of my friends said they wished that the teacher or something didn't mention it because now she was trying to find one and here it was already,
Mm-mm.
the 30th, and she had no clue. And then there was one that said, I can't find them, and now I don't know what I'm going to do. And I'm thinking, like, see,
Well, but see, you don't have to have an elf on the shelf. I hate elf on the shelf. I'll just be quite honest with you. When I was still teaching, my kids would ask me, "Do you have elf on the shelf?" I said, "No, I don't have elf on the shelf because you don't have to have an elf. Why do I need to have an elf on the shelf for you to be good? If
they'd
you
be good
can't be
all the
good, you should be good all year long." Because, and I would tell them, because you know why? I have Santa Claus's number. I'll just give him a call.
Yeah, I know. You don't need to be. And then some of the stuff they show the elf be doing, I'm just
I'm
like,
sorry I didn't
Lord
realize
have
y'all talked
mercy.
about the bun bun 3 days, every 3 days. Just I'll pour it out if y'all want me to.
That was just making messes and stuff. Some of them
Yeah,
elves.
I know. But they've come out now with one that's about with baby Jesus.
Oh,
Now that one I could probably get behind
yeah.
because to me that one has more, I think, of us, you know, of a better meaning than Elf on the Shelf.
Mm-hmm.
And I feel like,
Hey, Jake.
thank you, Jake.
Thank you.
Hey,
That's right. Like and share.
thank you, Jake. Because looking back now on it and being, I think as a as a nana, not a grandma, because they call me Nana.
Yes.
Um,
Good to hear.
I think if I had it to do over again, I would never tell my daughter about Santa Claus.
Yeah.
I would just be more, I would tell her more about, which we did talk about the meaning of the birth of Jesus and the real meaning of Christmas and the birth of baby Jesus and everything. But we did also say, well, these presents are from us and these presents are from Santa Claus. But, I would have never brought Santa Claus into the whole picture.
Yeah.
And
Yes. I'm good, Jake. Thanks.
I'm good tonight, Jake. It's been a long day, but I'm good.
You bit my finger.
Oh no.
Yes. I learned by the handwriting when I got
Hmm.
a letter because
Yeah.
how my J's were made, I knew. So I was like, but they still did it for a couple of years after that, still.
Yeah.
But excuse you.
But now, like, I enjoy. One thing I did enjoy when I was teaching is making the Christmas ornaments with the
Yes.
kids at this time of year. Like, I always tried to make anywhere from 3 to 5 Christmas ornaments
Oh.
every year with my kids. And I wouldn't do anything expensive either. Like, I would do, um, like maybe let them paint a popsicle stick and make a snowman, and
Mm-hmm.
then do a ribbon to hang it on the tree. Just things like that are inexpensive. But I would start like in November, letting them paint those popsicle sticks.
Mm-hmm.
And because it can be very daunting to try to do that many
Yes.
at that, and getting it done in that short a time. But now, like, I love to do it now with my grandbabies and doing Christmas stuff with them now, and just doing crafts with them now. That's one of my favorite things to do right now, and to try to set new traditions with them.
Yes. When
So,
I was going to church, I had the Sunday school class for a while for the kids until they got
mm-hmm,
bigger. And I would the Dollar Tree had like little ornament stuff they could paint, and had the paint. So I'd get those and let them do them. And we hung them on the tree that we had in our classroom. And then
yes,
I'd let them take them home, the week before or something. And
yeah,
so we do that. But and then when I was in the daycare and stuff, I'm sure we made them too, but that's been a little bit longer time. So And stockings. Did y'all ever
Jake,
make any stocking? Oh, I'm sorry. Go ahead and ask Jake what you have.
no, you're fine. Jake, did y'all have any Christmas traditions that when you was growing up? Put it in the comments for us, Jake, if you did. Uh, one year when I was teaching, I did stockings like for my classroom, and now you know I didn't ask my parents to go out and buy. Like, I didn't do a gift exchange in my classroom.
Mm-hmm.
Like, I would ask my parents if they, depending on how many kids I had in my classroom, like, say I had 20 kids, and I would just ask them to bring in, like, 20 small things, like, that you could get at the Dollar Tree or,
Yes.
something like that. Like, if it's 20 pencils for the Christmas holidays. Or you can get 20. I would tell them how many boys and girls I had. If they wanted to do 20 little toy, say I had 10 girls and 10 boys, 10 little Hot Wheel cars that you can get
Mm-hmm.
at the Dollar Tree, and 10 little,
Hey, Michael.
hey Michael. No, we can't see a lot of comments right now, Michael. I'm sorry. We're still learning about this one, so but I'm glad you're here. So that it's just, I felt like that was easier, and I felt like they got more. Maybe even bring in like a little thing of Play-Doh for them.
Mm-hmm.
And the kids loved that. But like now, when I was growing up, we didn't do stockings. Um, I had no idea what a stocking was when I was growing up.
Oh goodness, we always had a stocking.
There was too many of us to do stockings.
Wow. Yes,
You
it was
know,
just me and Mom and Daddy. So.
so
Oh, I'm sorry, Michael.
we sorry, Michael.
Yeah,
We're
we just
still
don't
trying
have
to.
all the screens like Rob
Yeah.
does to check everything.
We don't.
But we're
Um,
working on it. I gotta get my laptop in the shop.
and I've got my screen ordered for my computer tower. I've got my keyboard and my mouse ordered, and I've got my little camera ordered. So my webcam, I'm getting there. I'm getting there.
Oh, we lost Elizabeth. She'll be back. Um, Michael, who is you under, me or Elizabeth? Because if you was under Southern Fried Podcast, it would popped up on there. But it don't matter. You're here now, and we can see you. I'm glad you joined us. Did you have any traditions at Christmas that y'all did when you were little? Bless her heart. We're getting there. She's gonna have her own computer and Wi-Fi hopefully by next week, and we'll be rocking and rolling. But y'all let me know y'all's traditions. What we've been talking about as kids. We've got Santa cookies and milk, and grandma's coming over to spend the night, or going to grandma's and making ornaments. And I had a stocking when I was little, but Elizabeth didn't have one. And I opened a gift on Christmas Eve. So that's what we did. I had to beg sometimes, but I got it done. Say, oh no, Miss Elizabeth. So if anybody's out there on X and YouTube, if you put them in your comments after we get through, I will go back and look at them, and I will answer them and everything. And then we'll be putting that on Rumble after we get through with the recording. We'll probably get Rob to do that tomorrow night or the next night when he gets back home. He went to visit a uncle up here in North Georgia, and we'll be seeing him tomorrow. before he heads back down home. So there she is. Is she back?
Don't you just love technology?
Yes, just love it.
It just pops on, pops off, pops on, pops off.
Let's see what Michael did.
So,
Me and my sister always decorated 2 older cedar trees in the front of our old shack, and we used old time outside bulbs, and they were nicer than the shack. Oh my goodness.
when I'm doing my tree now, I like those old big bulbs
Yeah.
instead of the small ones now. I don't know if it's just because I'm getting older that I just like those big bulbs. I don't know. They just seem, I don't know, just nicer, I guess.
Yes.
They just seem to, they seem to light up everything so much better.
Yes.
And, it's just, to me, it's prettier.
That's true.
So,
So,
but
do y'all have any special meals for Christmas Eve or breakfast or anything?
no, now, when I was when Bruce and I were still married, and we would do it at Christmas Eve. My mother-in-law, she wouldn't do a traditional Christmas dinner like with turkey or ham or anything like that. She would do sometimes a roast.
Yeah.
With the sides and things like that, or she would do like a casserole or something like that, because she knew everybody would go somewhere else for
Mm-hmm.
Christmas. And like now, my mom and them down at their house, all the sisters, we would get there early and help Mama cook. My daddy would get up probably around 5 o'clock in the morning and put the turkey on, and cook it early in the morning, and then everybody else would get there, and Mama would cook the cornbread the night before,
Mm-hmm.
and we'd fix the dressing that morning, and have everything else all cooking on the stove, and get it done by 1 o'clock. And everybody'd be sitting down to eat. Would be spread out all through the house.
Yes. Yes.
Michael says we had a 4-room house for 6 people and no plumbing except for cold water. We tried to decorate the cedar tree we had in the living room. Mom helped when she wasn't at the sewing plant.
Oh,
Goodness, Michael.
wow.
Whew. I
Rough.
couldn't imagine.
I know.
Could not imagine. Mm-mm-mm.
Here lately, we because like we'd go to my aunt and everything for the little ones on
Yeah.
Christmas Eve, so we'd have the full meal. So we got to where on Christmas Day here, we'd grill steaks,
Oh, nice.
and then on Christmas morning, the night before, we would do sausage, cheese roll ups, and
Mm-hmm.
everything. And we ain't done it in a while because last time like we were trying to do it, they just kept like falling apart. It kept getting holes like all in them and stuff, and Mama was getting aggravated, and it was getting aggravated. So, but I told her I wanted to try them again. So hopefully we can get it done sometime this week. But you just get them like rolled up, and then you put them in the freezer, and bring them
Mm-hmm.
out the night before, and cut them, and then put them in the oven. And oh my God, they're so good. And my dad always ate them with grape jelly. He ate grape jelly with like every kind of biscuit. It didn't matter what. But so,
Oh, it sounds good.
but yeah, that's what we do. I'll do it with crescent rolls some, but it's
Yeah.
just not as good as doing it with the biscuits.
Yeah.
So that's why I appreciate that I have and don't worry about anything extra unless God puts it here. There you go, Michael.
Michael, I agree, Michael. You know, what God, if we appreciate what we have, God's going to provide everything that we need. And we need to appreciate what we have.
Oh,
And Michael, I can imagine a 20-pound turkey.
I know, I missed that one. Whew.
Yeah, he said it took 2 people to get it out of the oven. I can imagine. He said his mom started it about 4 or 5 a.m. and a 20-pound turkey. And I can imagine it barely fit in the oven.
Lord. Well,
Yeah.
Steve, he got the 30-pound one from the darn where he worked at. That's what he
You,
said. He said he weighed it and it was 30 pounds. I know he said 30 pounds. I know it wasn't 20 pounds. I think it was 30 pounds. I swear.
I've never seen 30-pound turkey.
Maybe he said 20 pounds, but he said maybe more than that. Maybe he's exaggerating. But he said it was huge, and his nephew got one too. So his mama's got lots of turkey.
He's lying if he said it was 30 pounds. It had to be frozen. He had to weigh it frozen.
Yeah, I'm sure it was. It had to be frozen because she wouldn't have been able to fix it the night. Because I think he just got it the night before. Um, the night before.
Thanksgiving.
So I don't know.
He,
We'll have to get
we got
him
to
on
talk to
here.
Steve about
Yeah,
that.
I don't know what Thursday he's going to come on with us, but he's supposed to be coming on one Thursday. He didn't go live tonight because he said he was too sore because he popped in on the pet show, and I just said, "Oh no," so I don't know what he been up to.
Lord, there's no telling with Steve. I'd
Mm.
like to know what kind of Christmas traditions he's got or he's had.
Yes, we'll have to ask him when we get him on here.
Yes.
But he's supposed to come in on us on a Thursday.
Okay.
So, but yes, let's see. You read that one of Michael's now.
He says, when Granny was alive before 1970, we had a pot-belly stove Granny used, coffee in a percolator on the stove, thick black coffee, homemade apple pie from apples we picked up. Oh, I don't doubt it. Michael, when was you born? How old are you?
You can't be much older than us.
No, he can't be much older than me.
I was born in 74.
Well, I wonder if was you born in 62?
79. So I used
He
the
said he
outhouse.
used the outhouse until 70. That don't answer my question.
That's right.
When was you born?
Born.
63?
Huh.
Okay, so you are
I'm 51.
60, 62? 60, no. Is that right?
61 or 62. Depends when his
It's
birthday is.
62.
Because I'm 51 and I was born in 74. So, Lord. All right then, Michael.
Yeah. Yeah, he's 62.
Oh,
He says,
okay.
look at his handle.
Lord, the
Because,
cats
I just turned 53 last week.
are dead. My
I
birthday's not
did.
until March, so.
So, has everybody just about ate through all their leftovers?
I change it every year. I hear you, Michael. I brought some dressing home and I ate it that night when I got back here. So that's
Did
all.
you?
That's all the leftovers I had for Thanksgiving. I meant to bring some turkey and I forgot to get it. I just missed your birthday.
It's all right.
So,
It's all right.
so I told him, I said, me and you were going to be meeting up with Rob and
Yes.
tomorrow. I don't know
Yep.
where I'm eating at. I gotta.
Calhoun, right?
Yeah, Calhoun, but I just don't know is where. We
I
never
know.
discussed
We
that.
never, I know.
So we will get there. So y'all, I said, if you don't got nothing else, Miss Liz, I guess we can,
We can say good night to everybody.
Yeah. Liz, that coffee.
Sure. Sure. We can have it. I'll drink sweet tea or hot tea, but you can have coffee if you want it, Michael. I'm not a
Right.
coffee drinker.
I may fix me some coffee here in a minute. It's a
Well,
little
I think
chilly in this
I might
office.
have hot chocolate.
It's a little chilly in this office, so all right,
It's a
go
little
on.
chilly outside, let me tell you.
It's gonna be colder in the morning, and I got an 8 o'clock doctor's appointment.
Look, I gotta be in Chattanooga, at 10 in the morning.
Yes, so
And then have got to go down to Calhoun, meet Rob and Paige. And
I'll be busy tomorrow.
then I got another doctor's appointment at 3:30 in Dalton.
Oh my goodness!
Well, I got to see the eye surgeon about my cataracts.
Yes.
So, but it'll be all right. It'll be all right.
That's right. Well, you want to send us
I,
off with a little prayer?
I can.
All right.
All right. If everybody will go to Lord in prayer. Dear Heavenly Father, we thank you for the day that we've had today. And we thank you for all the blessings that you have provided, Lord. We ask that all those that are in pain today, Lord, or suffering today, Lord, that you reach out and wrap them in your loving arms, Lord, in your healing embrace. We ask, Lord, that anybody that is contemplating suicide, Lord, that you put somebody in their path, Lord, to intervene. And we ask, Lord, that you touch all those that are in country and abroad, Lord, serving in our armed services. That you be with them, Lord. And Lord, that we also ask that you touch anybody that is serving our nation, Lord, and from our president on down, that they turn to you, Lord, when they are making any kind of decisions, Lord. And Lord, I ask that you let our light shine for you, and that you let it shine in the darkest places, Lord, and that you guide us to be a service for you, Lord. And we ask all these things in the name of the Father, the Son, and the Holy Ghost. Amen.
Amen. All right, y'all. Y'all have a good night.
Mm-hmm.
I will
Yes.
drop this down and hit the music, and I will talk to you tomorrow, Elizabeth.
All right. I'll see you tomorrow.
All
Bye,
right.
y'all.
Bye.
Guide us and lead us to be the best we can be, so we can be the man they see inside of us.